Yu-Gi-Oh has over 10,000 unique cards in its card pool, and thanks to tools such as TCG Player and eBay, duelists all around the world can pick up any card they would like with just a click of a button. But what if those tools didn't exist? What if the only way you can attain new cards was by opening packs? Starting off with 3 Fire King structure decks and a budget of $50 a week, I must build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck by only using sealed product. No buying, no trading for cards, all leading up to doing Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest challenge, topping a YCS. This is the Fire King Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty, time for regional. So yes, today we have ourselves a regional that we have to go to, and as you can clearly see, as the day I uploaded this, we're not uploading this on a Sunday, which is a typical day I usually upload this. I'm uploading this on a Wednesday because I'm going to treat the YCS and regionals as a kind of its own little special episode. So I'm going to upload those on Wednesdays instead of Sundays. So we're going to keep Sundays more as a locals thing, and then Wednesdays more as a YCS and regional kind of thing. Just because it makes it where, especially for YCS season, where I don't have to upload on that Sunday. I can wait until the Wednesday, just especially for YCS, because if I do make it day 2, that's on Sunday, and obviously I can't upload something that I'm still competing in on a Sunday. But obviously a regional is a little different. But yeah, we do have a regional that we do have to prepare for today, so we're going to open a couple packs. And yes, I know I'm tunneling, opening up 10 more packs of Bonanza. Again, all we really need is a Promethean Princess out of this, and we really do need it. This is honestly the last card we really need is Bonanza, or sorry, not Bonanza, Promethean Princess, and then we're officially done, and we're done with this set. We don't really need to open those up anymore. Again, Promethean's a really good extra deck card that we just don't have yet, and we're going to try to go for it, especially so we can have this card for a regional. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the opening. All right, first pack. Again, this was the 465 that we found on TCG Player, so we were able to get 10 instead of just the 8, which hopefully is enough to pull a Promethean Princess, because that's all we really need. We have our SPs. We have a Thrust still. Honestly, the only card we're missing is a Promethean Princess. And maybe more Diabell Stars would be nice, but whatever. Okay, let's get to the opening, shall we? So, Cyber End is our Platinum Secret Rare here. Dragon Maid Hospitality is our Super Rare. Polymerization, let me put this on screen, ultra rare, whatever, don't really need it. Grave with a super ancient organism, not a floodgate we can use, and a QC Dragon Maid Hospitality. That is unfortunate. Nothing we can really do, unfortunately, but I guess we'll take it. Kind of a dud of a first pack, nothing we can really do with it. So, I kind of forgot to say this in the intro, this is going to be the last time I kind of open Bonanza, so if we don't end up pulling Promethean, we just end up not pulling Promethean. I kind of think this is going to be the last time, just because I think I've opened enough of it. If I decide to open it with with another box, let's say I buy a $40 box and then just have $10 left over in budget. If I decide to buy Bonanza with that, that's fine, as long as we open something else that just isn't Bonanza by itself. So that's kind of the rule I'm going to go with after this. But again, this is going to be the last episode we can go with just Bonanza. But again, we're looking for Promethean, Platinum Secret Rare, Yugioh, the Ultimate Nightmare. Nothing we can really do with it. Ostinato is our super rare. We have plenty of this now. Revealer of the Ice Barrier as well. Again, we have plenty of this card. Nothing we can really do with it. Destiny Hero Malicious as our ultra rare. Again, nothing we can do. And a QC Nemesis Flag. Again, cool little QC, but maybe we can use this. I don't know how we're going to get to the Protoss. I don't know how we're going to dump this to the graveyard, but we can technically do it. If we maybe pull a Banshee, a Flame Banshee, we can maybe do it, but that's for later in the future. If we end up pulling it, we'll consider it then. But again, kind of just looking for the Promethean. Shuret is the Platinum Secret Rare here. Red Eyes Insight as our super rare. 1-for-1. It's the baby chicken. We finally have this rare, or this art. I love this art more than the original art. So this is getting in the deck for sure, just as switch, because this is the alternate art. So we'll take that for sir. The Trap Trick trap card is our next trap. Again, we have plenty of this. We don't really need this anymore. And Atlantean Dragoons as our secret rare. Cool little secret, but again, nothing we can really do with it. 3 packs and nothing really of note, unfortunately. Again, we could use more Wanteds and Diabell Stars, because I think that's something we need to go for in the future here. We have a Platinum Secret Rare Terror Incarnate to start us off. A Dragon Maid Lepore is our super rare. Swat Frog Ultra Rare, which is cool, but nothing we can really do. Protoss it's Protoss, but we already have plenty of this card, so we don't really need that. And a secret rare Nemesis Flag. We pulled a whole playset of fucking flag out of this. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, we didn't really need it, but that's something, I guess. Fourth pack. Okay, we're nearly halfway done. We still haven't really pulled anything of note yet. DD Warrior later as our platinum secret rare here. Again, nothing we can really do with it. Trapped Trick. This is a super rare. Okay, I'm just making sure it's not an alternate rarity yet because we haven't actually pulled one of those yet. Redox, the Dragon Ruler of Boulders. Again, we pretty much have playsets of all the Dragon Rulers now, but nothing we can really do with them. Laundry Dragon Maid as another ultra rare here. Again, nothing we can really do with it. And a Platinum Secret Armageddon Knight. Not what we needed, unfortunately. Not what we needed. Okay, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was our 5th pack, sorry. So this is our 6th pack now. Okay, can we pull something, please? That'd be awesome. Return from the Different Dimension. That's a cool little reprint that I will gladly take, but nothing we can really do with it. In our series, Reaper of the Winter Cherries is really a hand trap we can't use anymore. This is a really cool hand trap, but like the extra deckers are just too diverse now, so it's not really that good anymore. Allure of Darkness, ultra rare. Again, nothing really we can do with this, but cool little card. Danger Bigfoot. Again, nothing we can really do with Danger Bigfoot. And a Girsu the Orcus Mech Knight as our secret rare. Damn, unfortunate. Nothing we can really do with that. All right, next pack up here. This is our 7th pack. Okay, just making sure I counted correctly. Oh, okay, QC Jurek Waiba as our QC, but again, kind of just a reprint that we can't use. 6 Samurai United, a Madolce Salon, a Clockwork Knight, and a secret rare Allure of Darkness. Kind of hard to see because I'm recording early in the morning, so it's a little dark. Hard to see on camera. Let me see if I can get the focus in. There you go. You can kind of somewhat see it. Secret rare Allure of Darkness. But again, nothing we can really do with it. Unfortunately. Okay, 3 more packs to go. Again, just a Promethean Princess is all we need. We got an Upstart Goblin as our Platinum secret rare here. A Punishment Dragon as our super rare. Come on, please, give me something. We haven't really pulled anything, so even like a Wanted or something like that one might be not too bad. Return of the Dragon Lords is our ultra rare. A Sky Striker Shizuku, which is cool, but again, nothing we can really do with it. And a secret rare House Dragon Maid. Again, we have so much of this card, it's kind of ridiculous. 2 more packs, come on. Promethean, something, please, for the love of God. I just need something. Fusion Destiny, I didn't even know this was even in the set, going to be honest with you. Platinum secret rare, I guess that's something. Shaberta, the Melodious Maestra, I guess, nothing we can really do with it. Ancient Gear Howitzer, Redox Dragon Ruler of Boulders. This is the collector rare. That's cool, but again, nothing we can really do with it, unfortunately. And then, oh my God, we got a QC Allure of Darkness. What the fuck? Man, we're just getting all the allures as well. That's kind of insane, but like, again, nothing we can really do with it. We need to like Promethean. Fuck. Okay. Last pack. Man, this has kind of been a dud of an opening. I guess we're just going to the regionals with the same deck, which is the reason why I'm pretty much making this our last time, because we haven't made any changes to the deck, which we may even have to do, but we'll eventually get to other sets. Secret Village of the Spellcasters are the Platinum secret rare. Come on, we just need a Promethean. Promethean, please. Oh, we got it! Oh my God! Finally! Yes, Promethean Princess. Last pack of Bonanza we're ever going to open, and we got a Promethean Princess. Oh my God, it waited till the end. We got it. We don't have to open this set anymore. We fucking got it. Okay, that's something at least. At least we have the Promethean Princess. That's going to make our deck on our going first end board so much better. So we'll gladly take this Promethean Princess without a doubt. Allure of Darkness. This is the collector rare. Honestly, I guess if you can kind of see it, it has like the spirals in it. I prefer the ulti more. The ulti looks so much better than the collector does, which is wild because that's the only card I think the ulti does look better in this set. But I guess it's collector Allure. Red Eyes Insight as our ultra rare. And then last card in the pack is the Dark Charmer. This is a secret rare. The Dark Charmer, but nothing we can really do with it. I guess once we get our Wanted in the deck, we could, but right now we can't. So unfortunately, that is it. But we pulled the Promethean Princess. That's all we were looking for, and we got it. So that was pretty much the last time we're going to open Bonanza ever. We have the 2 Wanted in the Diabellsor, which we will work with for sure. So like, gladly take this opening for sure. We have Promethean now, and we have the alternate baby chicken as well. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile, shall we? Alrighty, time for the deck profile. We're going to kind of speed through this because I am running a little bit late for this regional, so we're going to hurry up and do this. So, Fire King stuff, I think the main deck pretty much should be the same. It's 3 Kirin, 2 Ponix, 1 Gurnix, 1 Arvata, 1 Barrel. Again, kind of the same ratios. I kind of honestly been enjoying this, so nothing we really want to change with that. So that is it for our Fire King package. And now for the Lyreless package. We are playing 3 Turquoise Warbler, 1 Cobalt, 1 Barrel Canary. I think this is perfectly fine. We just don't want to draw Cobalt. We want to put this in graveyard. We have multiple ways to do it. Warbler is just an extender in this deck, so it's not even the worst thing in the world to draw by itself. And then Barrel is obviously just an extender for the graveyard. So I do really like this package a lot, so we're keeping that in. Tri-Brigade stuff. We're playing the 2 Fractal. We're playing the 2 Nerval. We're playing the 1 Kit, and we're playing the 1 Kuros. Very good package. I really do like it. We just have to find a little bit more extra deck guys so we can make maybe like Ancient Warrior Oath, even though that's pretty much out of our price range because that's in Rise of the Duelist. And it hasn't gotten a reprint for some reason. Now on to the going second cards. This is where things have changed. We are playing 3 Droll and Lockbird, 3 Effect Veiler, 2 Ghost Org, it's Snow Rabbit, 1 Ghost Mortar, 1 Final Bringer Ventimes, 1 Called by the Grave, and 3 Infinite Impermanences. I think this is pretty good. We cut the full Ross, we put it to the side deck. We're putting the 3rd Droll in. I think Droll is going to be really, really, really good in this format. I was wrong. I've been saying Droll might not be the best. I've been incorrect. Droll is actually really, really good in this format. So we're going to put Droll in the main deck. We're playing it at 3 because we really do want to see it when we put 4 Ross to the side because it does somewhat conflict with Droll, and it's pretty much worthless going first as well. So that's our going second package there. Now onto the Spell Trap cards. We're still playing the 3 Jack in the hand. We're playing the 2 Barrel Canary, the 1-for-1 Baby Chicken, and then Island Sanctuary and the Skybird. Nothing really changed for that. So that is it for our main deck. Now let's get into the extra deck. And thinking of the extra deck, we got the World Championship qualifiers as our extra deck sleeves now. We put the upgrades to it because we're going to regional. So starting off with links, we're still playing the 2 Hita the Fire Charmer. I think this is really good. It came up so much as a 2 of, so I'm going to keep it at 2. We're still playing the 1 Proxy F Magician just because it's a generic fire. We're still playing the 2 SP Little Knights just because we do have the Rune. It's a really, really good card to end on and then still have the second one. We are playing our Promethean Princess that we have pulled this episode. This is going to be a really good thing for us, so it's going to be really good that we're going to have this in our rotation now because this is a really fucking good card we just haven't had access to. And then for the Tri-Brigade links, 1 Farajit, 1 Rugal, and then the 1 Tri-Brigade Omen as well. And that is it for our link package. Hopefully this gets us there and maybe gets us into... Again, we're not trying to win the regional. If we can get the top, that would be pretty cool as well. For XYZs, we put Recital starting to 1 just because we haven't really been using the second one and we needed to put space for Promethean. So Recital went to 1. Assembled Nightingale to 1. Promenade Thrush, and then the 1 Zeus as well. This is kind of our Lairless package that I do like, so we're going to keep it in the deck. And then obviously the last 2 cards are the two rank 8 Garunixes, which are insane. I think keeping it at 2 is really good for a budget or like a sealed only type of deck because that card is really insane. Now on to the side deck. Like I said, we are put the 1 Fool Ross in the side deck now, so this is our monster with Shifter, but obviously we're not going to be playing Shifter. This is for the crossout target, but that is it for monsters in the side deck. For spell cards, we are playing again the 2 crossouts. Obviously, this card's insane, obviously for the Shifter, but I think Droll's going to be everywhere, and Droll does hurt us a lot, so I think having the crossout designator is going to be really good for Droll in this tournament. We're playing the 1 Thrust. This has actually been really insane for us. So the 1 week we had it last week, it was very, very, very good for us. So I will take the Thrust for sure. 1 Soul Release. Again, if we reverse Fire King, this is really good against it, so I'm going to keep it in there. 1 Dark Hole. I did cut the second Dark Hole for the Fool Ross, and 1 Lightning Storm to finish out our spells. And then 2 the trap cards here. We are playing 3 Power Sink Stone still. I think this is probably the best Floodgate we still have in our rotation, so we're going to still play it. 3-dimensional Barrier for obviously against like Ritual Beast or Tempai. It's going to be really good. And it's a thrust target as well, so it's really good. And then the 1 Impulse that we're still playing. Obviously, this is a thrust target, and we can only play this going first, unfortunately, but we will play it for sure. So that is it for the entire deck. Let's get to regional, shall we? All right, we are here at the Albuquerque Regional. Looks to be a little bit smaller than usual. Usually we have like 70 to 80 players around here. It might be like a 60-player tournament. It's a little bit of a smaller regional, but it makes it a little harder to top because there's not that many top. It might be like top 8 at the best. But we have Promethean, we have our SPs, we have the extra deck to go with it. Obviously the deck can be better, but we have everything we needed from Bonanza. And honestly, feeling a little confident now that we have Promethean. It's an extra deck guy we can end on turn one. Again, turn one is kind of our problem with the deck because we don't really have anything to end on turn one. But Promethean makes it a little bit better. But so for how I'm doing the recaps here is obviously I'm not allowed to record at the games in the regional. So after each round, I'll give you a recap. So unfortunately, you won't have anything to watch, but I will still do recaps after each round. So without further ado, let's get into round one. Alrighty, so apparently you are allowed to record at regionals. Going into the event, I thought it was YCSs and regionals you're not allowed to record games for, but apparently it's just the YCS. Regionals you are allowed to record for as long as you get permission from the store and obviously your opponent. I did not know that going in, so unfortunately I couldn't get any footage, but now I do know that, so in future regionals we go to, hopefully I am allowed to record as long as obviously I get permission from the store. So unfortunately I didn't get any footage this time around because I didn't know and I'm a dumbass, but future regionals, hopefully I will get footage. But without further ado, let's get into the entry pack opening. Alrighty, 5 packs with Rage of the Abyss is our entry. But we need Volcanics, but this fucker over here pulled an Volcanics, and this fucker over here pulled an Volcanic. So I think I'm fucked. I don't think I'm pulling 5 supers. That's what he's going to get. Yeah, I'm going to get 5 supers. Correct. You are correct. Okay. We'll send into the Abyss. Alright, so you don't really care about the commons. Why? What the fuck is that card? You better not pull a fucking secret right in front of me, Spencer. You don't do that.
No, I'm going to pull a secret right in front of you. I'm not.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got a Mimi Gold Throne. It's not even the right Ultra.
Rank 1, you can use that.
2 Mimi Gold monsters.
You can't use that.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was giant Mimi Gold.
3rd pack.
Imagine.
I mean, that's something, but nothing we can do. You need Deception. That's
no,
what we
need.
I need Volcanics.
Volcanic.
That's an Ultra.
Next pack. Fucking
That's
nothing.
An ultra that
whatever.
I didn't need.
Okay, last pack. At least I got an Ultra. I was just expecting 5 supers out of this, so this one I'll go slow. Why not?
Oh, Volcanics? Okay. Nope. Oh,
that's hollowed, but we need Deception. But yeah, I was expecting 5 supers, and we got pretty much 5 supers. I gotta point out one thing real fucking quick. So this motherfucker over here pulled an Volcanics. This motherfucker over here also pulled a motherfucking Volcanics. And this motherfucker decides, oh, look, I got a QC, right. And then just to piss me off, right, he goes, but I also pulled a Volcanics. Fuck you. And over there, pulled a goddamn Fluroth. And you know what I'm doing? Holding my dick with a fucking Mimi Gold Throne. Yeah. All right, it just got completed with round 1, and we ended up taking the W. We ended up versus Fire King Snake Eyes. I think it was Fire King. I didn't really see Snake Eyes, but he was playing the Bellstar. So game 1, he won the die roll, chose to go first. Must have just bricked. I think he had like 2 Molchami Fluoroths, an Impulse, plus like an Ash and hand traps and stuff like that. Our hand was actually really good. So we played through like triple hand trap. We gave him 1 draw off the Fluoroths. We like assembled Nightingale. Didn't make the Zeus because we didn't want to give him another draw. Plus, we had like the Fire King setup, and that was just enough because he just didn't have anything playable. And we had Draw and Lockbird to shut him down as well in that game. Game 2, though, he ended up going first. I drew Droll, but two Drolls, but like nothing else like really playable, like Island and Baron. So like I Droll him, he doesn't really set up on anything, or he sets up on like a Promethean Engrave, Amblo on field, and like 2 back rows. So I activate Island, pop the Baron. I ended up doing some plays. I think my draw was really insane. I'm forgetting what my draw was, but our draw was like made it where we can actually play. I think it was a nerve roll. So we went Island, pop Baron, get Garunix special, dump. I think I dumped. No, he negated the Garunix. Sorry. So he negated Garunix, and I normal summon Nerval, made a Hida Nerval search for a Fractal. Hida take his Promethean. He decided not to Promethean there. And then I went Promethean, bring back Fractal, link into a proxy, made an SP, got rid of stuff, but didn't really do anything. And then he passed back to him. I Droll him again, which ended up doing a lot. I SP, got rid of a guy just to make sure he couldn't kill us, which he didn't. He caused me our island to destroy the field, but that was fine. We were dead. We draw into a war. We already had Cobalt and Graveyard because he zombie vampire milled everything. We went Dark Hole because we had Dark Hole. I just didn't want to activate it with Garunix and Amblo on the field, but I SP got banished his Garunix to make sure he was out of rotation, and he linked off the Amblo on his turn. So I went Dark Hole, cleared the field, went into Warbler, got into the Assembled Nightingale, or got into Cobalt, search for Ponix, normal summon Ponix, get to a Skyburn, link into a Promethean, bring back the Garunix from Graveyard, which is why Promethean's insane. Garunix effect popping Arvata. I think we had a Kieran in rotation, so we special back Kieran and we OTK'd him with the Skyburn. So we 2-0'd him, which is really good. We have 6 rounds today, so we have 5 more rounds to play. We're 1-0. Hopefully we can. It's only top 8, which is going to be unfortunate, but hopefully we can get into top 8. Alrighty, we're completed with round 2 and round 3. We had just a little bit of lunch break, that's why it took me a little bit. But round 2, we ended up versing against Tierlement, and we got cooked. I'm going to be honest with you, we got cooked. Because game 1, he just set up window, like, just nothing I could do. I do out it, like Rurik speaks over it, but like I couldn't, since I had to waste my battle phase, I couldn't out the rest of his field. So we ended up losing game 1. And game 2, he just had the perfect hand. Like we set up like Omen like proxy with like the full Fire King, and then he goes Shaddoll Fusion. I'm like, oh, I know exactly where this is going. So I have to force out Kieran straight away just so I can get Rurik to rotation. It doesn't matter. He just has everything. He has called by as well, which is just wild. So we just end up losing that. We get 2-0 really fast. And then round 3, we versed Fire King Snake Eyes, the second one. And this one we took the dub once again against the mirror match, which is wild because we usually have a hard time with the mirror match because it's more built, but this one we didn't because today we didn't have good luck. Game 1 we drolled him. He ended on the Azamina negate and then set one or a deception pass, and we just had full combo. We broke his entire field. We even played through like 2 hand traps on top of everything because we had imperm to negate the negate. So we end up winning game 1. Game 2, we both were in a brick fest, but his top decks are better than my top deck, so eventually he just top decks his way out of the game. And then game 3, I ended up drawing him. That was enough. He multomied us twice. Sorry. So I went first. He multomied us twice. I just had to go summon Garunix. We had a Skyburn in hand. We had the Kieran in hand. And we had a Thrust to set and Impulse, which ended up being enough. We impulsed the original because we drolled him, so he didn't want to go for Deception. So we drolled him, and then he went original, and we impulsed the original, which ended up being just enough to pass it back to us. And he's on nothing. We ended up just killing him. We Promethean just putting in hella work, just being able to summon big guys back from the extra deck to help, or back from the graveyard to help us OTK. So we are currently 2-1, and round 4 is just about to start. So we'll see you after round 4. Alrighty, just got completed with round 4, and we got cooked. We versed Snake Eyes Fiendsmith, not the Fire King, just Fiendsmith. But game 1, he went like full combo. I had a Veiler, but he was able to play through Veiler pretty well. Like he still ended up on the full field. And then I just drew for turn, almost went Ponix. Ponix he's like, that's fine. I'll droll you on Raz. I'm like, okay, I'm just not winning this game. He had the full field, and I'm under droll. I'm not winning this game. Game 2, my hand was ass. Like, not good. It was like Ponix, Nerval, like too many normal summons, plus a Jack in the hand. And he actually knows what the Lilith stuff does. So I go Jack in the hand, reveal Warbler, Ponix, and Nerval. He goes, okay, I'll just take this Warbler to make sure you don't have an extender. And then I take the Ponix just to kind of bluff. I already have Ponix and stuff because we don't really need the second Nerval. And he goes, okay, draw on this. So we lost. We only hand trap was Droll, which again he was able to play through pretty well because he's playing the Fiendsmith stuff, which plays through Droll pretty well. So we got 2-0'd. Round 5, the person I was supposed to verse dropped to go play for Edison, so we took the win there. So we're 3-2. We have one more round to go. There's a very slim chance we top, like very, very, very slim. We're still going to play it out because if there's a chance to top, I still want to try to top. But very, very slim chance. I think maybe 1x2 is going to get it. But we'll see you after round 6. Alrighty, just got completed with round 6, and we took the W. We ended up versing against Whitewoods. I think it was Whitewoods. He didn't see the Whitewoods. I think all 3 games he just did not see it. Game 1, I just bricked. It was like Arvata, Droll, Ghost Mourner, and like 2 other just non-playable. I think 2 Kierans is what it is. So it was like almost went over to pass and see what happens. And he just had Fenrir, Diabellstar. Like, okay, I'm fucked. I didn't see any Whitewood cards. He had Fenrir, Diabellstar, because kind of controlled with Azamina stuff, but like straight up just lost game 1. Game 2 though, I ended up winning the game. Our hand wasn't the greatest in the world, but he didn't have the greatest either, and we had like 2 Veilers and a Ghost Mourner, so that stopped him for a little bit. But we got to our Fire King stuff. He passed to us. We had a normal summon Ponix. Crash just so we can get our Garunix. So we got our Garunix in rotation, and once we had it in rotation, we popped everything on his field, ended up just wiping his field, got to Promethean with Arvata, and I was like, okay, we just win this game. Now he's on like top deck, and we have Arvata plus the Promethean, so we win that game. And then game 3, he ends up going first. He goes summons Fenrir, goes into the Azamina stuff. I Veiler his Murcielago just so he doesn't have it, and he goes, okay, I'll just pass on that. So not a really good. He summoned Druid's Worm plus like he had the toy box guy to come back, but he didn't have any Whitewood, so he just made like a Chaos Angel pass. And I'm like, okay, I'll imperm the Fenrir just so I don't have to deal with it on my turn. I broke the field I outed everything except for the Chaos Angel because Skyburn is our out, but I decided to go for Island instead and kind of just wait a little bit because he only had 1 card in hand. So we out just slowly just out because we end on negation. You have to go battle out. Okay, we'll get Garunic, Special Arbiter, and we still have that negate, right? And then and we also had hand traps to back it up as well. And then the next turn we just go search for Skyburn out the Chaos Angel, and we ended up winning the game. So we are 4-2. There's a chance we top. There is a chance. It's a very, very slim chance, but we can top. So let's see if we can top. All right. All right. I need to focus. Damn, I got 11th. Oh, recording? Yes, I'm recording. 11th, and Jeff is 9th. Damn, we bubbled out. Alrighty, and that's going to be the end of the video. Unfortunately, we did not get into top 8. We just bubbled out in 11th place, but not too bad for our first regional with a sealed only deck, not going to lie, because honestly, if we had like 3 more players, it would have been extended to 7 rounds, and it would have been still top 8, but we would have 1 more round to play, and maybe potentially getting into top 8. But unfortunately, since it was only a 6-round tournament, I kind of fucked us, especially with all the ties that were happening as well. But I think it's a very successful thing that we went 4-2 in our first regional with a sealed only deck, which is insane. So we have 3 more openings, before we commit or compete for a YCS. The YCS is in 2 weeks, meaning we have 3 more episodes, because the 2 Sundays will be locals episodes, and then the Wednesday after the YCS will be the actual YCS episode. So meaning we have 3 episodes, 3 more openings before we actually compete for the YCS. So, and we have multiple options. We still need to go for Volcanics, obviously, so that's one thing we can go for. We now have Wanted and Diabell, so we can also go for the Snake Eyes stuff, which comes out of the tins, which I did say I wasn't going to open, but now that we actually have a possibility of actually playing Snake Eyes in our deck, probably is worth going for as well. And there's also some random shit we can actually throw in, but we'll get to that later on. And obviously the last hand trap we're really missing is Ash Blossom, which comes out of the Trap Trick structure deck, so we might open that before that. But 3 more openings before we go to a YCS. I think we can do well for the YCS. We just have to open well out of these next 3 openings, and I hope you guys stay tuned to watch those. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.